What's up, climbing legends? Welcome back to Poppycantdyno. This week we're continuing our Legends of Now series, and today we're focusing on sport climbing's twin pillars, Boulder and Lead. In April, the IFSC confirmed that LA 2028 will award 3 individual medals for the Boulder Lead and Speed events, replacing the combined events we saw in previous years. With the medal table splitting, what I'm dying to know is who actually rules the Boulder and Lead worlds right now individually. I put a poll out to you guys the other day for your predictions. You guys picked Adam Ondra and Janja Garnbret for both top dogs. For Boulder, you also liked Tomoa Narasaki, and for Lead, you tipped Jacob Schubert. Looking at who answered the poll, about a quarter of you have been climbing for less than a year, another 39% fall into the 1 to 3 year range, 28% of you have been climbing for 4 to 6 years, and the final 8% of you are long-term climbers with 7 years or more on the wall. When it comes to primary discipline, 35% of you said you climb almost exclusively on boulders. 31% focus mainly on lead, and 21% of you split your time between the two. Now, keep that in mind, because our experience level and our preferred climbing styles inevitably shape which athletes we consider legends. To check whether these opinions hold up, I pulled up every result from every major final between 2020 and 2025. Olympics, World Champs, every World Cup stop, and both Olympic qualifier series events. My goodness, was that data hard to find. To then figure out how to compare performances, I treated each final equal and converted placements into points. 100 points for gold, 80 points for silver, 65 points for bronze, and so on, down to 10 points for 8th place. I want to mention 2 limitations before we dive in. First, equal weighing ignores prestige. A World Cup championship might matter more than an early season World Cup. Secondly, merging men's and women's fields into one scoreboard hides depth by gender. Still, across the 5 years, seasons, the trends stay remarkably stable. While being a data nerd, I also noticed that Natalia Grossman entered 85% of Boulder Cups over the past 5 years, but Adam only 28%. I wondered, can a part-timer still outscore a full-timer? Let's find out. Kicking us off in 5th place is Oriane Bertone with 225 points. She made her senior debut at 16, reached finals in Merrigan and Brixton, and is widely tipped as France's next overall contender. 4th is Tomoa Narasaki on 295 points. He introduced the now iconic Tomoa Skip Dyno, won the 2022 Morioka Combined World Cup, and remains Japan's most electrifying showman. In bronze, we have Yoshiyuki Ogata with 510 points. He captured back-to-back overall Boulder World Cup titles in 2021 and 2022, standing on 8 podiums out of his last 14 finals, a consistency machine. Silver goes to Natalia Grossman on 605. She won the overall World Cup in both 2022 and 2023 and has a remarkable 46% win rate whenever she reaches a world final round. And your Boulder Queen is Janja Garnbret, who would have guessed. Clocking 700 points, she took Olympic gold in both Tokyo and Paris, lifted the 2021 world title, and has never lost a final she entered in Innsbruck for 4 seasons straight. That puts her 95% clear of Natalia. Key takeaway, in Boulder, showing up often and finishing first is unbeatable combo. Janja does both. Alright, moving on to our lead discipline. In 5th is Luka Podakar with 260 points. He clinched the 2022 overall lead World Cup title at just 20 years old thanks to his win in Copa and Edinburgh. 4th is Ai Mori, 265 points. After a hiatus to finish high school, she stormed back to win the 2023 World Cup Championship and 3 World Cup golds out of only 7 starts. In bronze, we have Chi Hein-Sia on 310 points. She became overall World Cup champion at 17 and leads the field in route reading precision, placing on 70% of the finals she enters. Our silver medal goes to Adam Ondra, 345 points. Even after 15 seasons, he still wins major stops like Chamonix and Brenken and secured bronze in Paris Boulder Lead combined. Our gold belongs to Jacob Schubert with 425 points. The Austrian captured world titles in 2021 and 2023 and has turned 76% of his lead finals into podiums, the highest conversion rate in the men's field. Lessons in lead. Endurance plus relentless finals attendance beats sporadic brilliance. Sorry, Adam. So, how did the crowd predictions fare? In lead, you voted Andra first, but the numbers gives a crown to Schubert. While Adam is still a phenomenal climber of his own class, he didn't even crack the top 5 for Boulder. Yanya, Natalia, and the two Japanese powerhouses lead the way in Boulder. Yanya still reigns supreme as most of you expected. If LA 2028 happened tomorrow, Gambrit and Schubert would start as favourites, but the comp kids are rising fast. Serato and Rako already owns both overall titles at 17. Ai Mori is unstoppable when she shows, and Oriane Baton is maturing into form. So, who would you pick for LA 2028? Drop your podium picks in the comments below. And if you like this episode and want more of these types of videos, hit the like button, share, and don't forget to subscribe. I'm Poppycantdyno, and I'll see you on the wall.